Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to our Freedom Lifestyle event. My name is Bridget. For those of you that don't know me, today is the 5th of August. Wow, can't believe it's August. So thank you so much for coming along tonight or for checking out the recording if someone sent you a recording. We're kind of here to talk to you about a couple of things tonight, really. One has been amazing online health and wellness program and a whole food nutritional support, and the other is, I guess, kind of a lifestyle, a way of creating a side hustle, may it be, or way to change up your job, even replace a full-time income. So some of us have been working with this incredible product and program for a while now, so we're just really to share a few stories with you. So to tell you a little bit about me first, I'm in New Zealand, in Mount Maunganui. I came across this program and products, it's coming up, it will be 3 years in October now. I found a post on Facebook that was advertising our 8-week challenge, and I thought I'd give it a go. I managed to lose about 6 kilos in 8 weeks and just fell in love with the program, whole foods, the way of life, and our products. After probably a couple of months, I started to notice other changes in my body. My hormones regulated. I no longer get migraines. And yes, sorry, Ellie just distracted me. I used to get migraines. I no longer get migraines. I no longer get period pains, which is incredible. And I used to have suffer with a little bit with adult acne, and now my skin has completely cleared. So these products have done amazing things for me. But first, I'd like to bring on a great friend of mine, Stacey, who's all the way in the South Island, freezing herself off. And Stacey's going to share with you guys about our beautiful program and products.
Awesome. Thank you, Bridget. I didn't realize that you and I are exactly the same, 3 years into it in October. I didn't know that until that moment. So hi, everyone. I'm Stacey. I'm a solo parent here in Christchurch. I have 4-year-old twins. I started this the same time as Bridget, nearly 3 years ago. It's been an absolute amazing journey for me. But what I'm here to tell you about is our beautiful product. So basically, it's fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. Really plain, really simple. It bridges the gap in your diet. And instead of just, we could say to ourselves that we eat enough fruits and vegetables, but really science says that you need to eat 9 to 13 serves of fruits and vegetables. Okay, and let's be honest, the fruits and vegetables that we buy in our supermarkets or in our veggie stores, they're either sprayed or they're picked before their time because they've got to get to the farm, to the buyers, and then to you. And then what are you going to do? You're going to buy it. It's going to sit in your fridge or on your bench for a week, because let's be honest, we go shopping once a week. We don't go every day. And then you're going to pick it. You're going to peel it. You're going to cook all the nutrients out of it. So what are you left with? A real kind of non-nutrient food source, really. Because we get rid of all that in that process. But what Juice Plus has created it's created some fruit and vegetable capsules. These are vine ripened. They have second and third generations across the equator. Generation farms, sorry. The produce is basically vine ripened. It's then picked. The produce, our processing plants are within an hour's distance from our farms. So it's not going to go moldy. It's not sitting in a truck for a week trying to get somewhere or anything like that. It's pulped, so it keeps all the nutrients, all the enzymes in it. It's then dried in a cool drying process, and it's encapsulated in one of these beautiful babies. Okay. And the reason we encapsulate it is to keep it really fresh and away from oxidization. Because what happens if you leave a cut apple on the bench? It's going to go brown. That's oxidization. So it doesn't go stale quickly, pretty much. So that's our main kind of source. There is no artificial ingredients in there. It is just basically 33 fruits, vegetables, and berries in a variety in little capsules. Okay, it's safe for pregnant mums. It's safe for breastfeeding mums. I used to put the berries in my daughter's bottle because she suffered a bit from eczema in her early days, in her milk bottle, I'd used to open a berry capsule, put it in, and it cleared up her skin amazingly. So that's our star product. What we then have is the kids form, pretty much. So we've got our kids fruit and vegetable chews, okay? They are basically exactly the same as the capsules, but they're in a beautiful chewy form. I like to bring them out because then I can eat them after I say this because they're so tasty. So I like to give you examples. It's so yummy for me afterwards. So what basically happens with this, we've got a beautiful program called the Family Health Starts, which gives free product to kids between the ages of 4 and 18 with every adult order, which is great. It doesn't have to be your child. It can be the neighborhood child. It can be someone who you think could benefit from this product. But they get free product between, for up to 4 years, which is really cool. Absolutely amazing. I don't know any other company that gives away free product to their kids. We're trying to help educate these kids in eating properly. And there's been so many beautiful statistics on them, like showing up, not going to the doctor so often, eating more fruits and vegetables, you know, which is typical, and, you know, not so much fast foods and stuff like that. Some really cool statistics on that. So our next product is our complete shakes. So these are amazing. So these are a whole food drink. They are a complete meal. They are not a shake like meal supplement, but to make them like a meal replacement, sorry, that's the word I was looking for. To make them a meal replacement, you can add a whole lot of stuff like some berries, some some fruit, some spinach, and all of that sort of stuff to these, and make them into a meal replacement. They've got some amazing ingredients like pomegranate powder, mushroom powder, yucca powder. They've got spirulina powder. The mushroom powder is actually a natural, it makes niacin, which is basically your natural mood balancer. It's got a sprout blend with broccoli, radish, and alfalfa sprouts. It's got a protein blend as well. But the cool thing about all of our products is they're dairy-free and they are gluten-free. They're vegan, which is absolutely amazing. And they've been tested over and over again to have them at that stage. So they're absolutely amazing. I keep them in sachets, one in my bag, instead of going through the KFC drive-through. I can chuck one of these in a shaker with a little bit of water and they taste great. And it's such a better source of food than KFC. KFC's yum, but... And the chocolate tastes like, you know, the old school chocolate Paddle Pops, if you're old enough to have those. I don't know if they do them anymore. The last product we do have is our beautiful omegas. So these are vegan omegas. Like I said, all of our products are vegan. And they are just basically from plant source. So we've taken out the middleman and gone straight to the algae itself. It's got tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, pomegranate seed oil, safflower oil, and algae itself. And this stuff is absolutely amazing. I swear by it. After having my twins, I suffered hip dysplasia. I could hardly walk. I went through physio. I did all the exercises. I did what I was meant to do. But in the end, that pain and that inflammation was still there. This stuff, as soon as I jumped on this stuff, about 4 months later, I realized I hadn't been complaining about my hip issues anymore, and I was like, I bet it's that Juice Plus stuff that I've been taking. And when I broke up with my partner, I stopped the omegas just to have a little bit of cash, as we do as mums, so I could move in, set up my kids right, and within 2 or 3 days that hip pain came back. I was like, stuff it, we can have baked beans for the rest of the week. This has to come into me because mum needs to be in good form so that she can do what she needs to do for her kids. So absolutely amazing. I am the healthiest I have been. Like I said, I've been on it 2.5 years, nearly 3 years now. And my kids are the healthiest they've ever been too. They still get sick. Don't get me wrong. It's not a magic cure. It's not anything magic, but it definitely does support your immune system. It bridges that gap in your diet, and it's absolutely amazing. We've got a few nutritional programs with our products as well, that basically cater to each individual person, with mindsets, with exercise, meal plans, shopping guides, just a whole holistic lifestyle. It's family friendly. It's super awesome, super tasty. I pretty much live off it. My kids live off it. We had my kids are amazing eaters. We had a beetroot and feta salad and a pumpkin leek and feta quiche tonight, and they scoffed the whole lot. So, and therefore, it's awesome. So to put this into place, I'm going to pass you over to Tony Brown, who's going to explain a little bit about her story.
Hi everyone. So I've been on the product since September of last year. I started off on the fruit and vegetable capsules, receiving the kids' chews for my girls, and then also the protein. So I started off on the vanilla protein, but now we have every single product in our house. I decided to get the omegas for my partner to try, and I also bought the berry capsules, but I've actually given them away to friends to try, so I haven't got my reshipment of that yet. For my kids, I noticed that the fruit chews sort of started to help my teenage daughter clear her skin up, but they get that teenage acne. But I've actually started her on omegas, just one a day, because since she's gone through puberty, she is so hormonal, it's not funny. It's really quite bad. And also, with that acne, and I never even thought about putting her on it, but then my mentor had mentioned that, the omegas are good for balancing out the hormones. So just put her on one a day because she's 13, nearly 14, and it's a bit early to tell yet, but I'm hoping that, that will help her sort of with her hormones and her skin as well. The protein has to be my favorite, the vanilla. I love the vanilla. We were using it a lot in smoothies because for my youngest, she's 8, she's quite fussy. So put it in the smoothies with the fruit and veg. It's quite good because I could put whatever I wanted in there, and she didn't know, and she'd drink it because it tasted good. And I knew it was also good for them. Currently, I'm on a 16-week shred. I'm only on day 3, but protein is part of the diet, and I've had to have it with water because I'm not even allowed to have it with almond milk or anything like that. But even having it like that, it tastes really good. I'd never had it with water before. It was either almond milk or coconut milk or whatever. But yeah, I'm currently using that, and it's in one of the meals that I have it with banana. It still tastes really good. So I think it's going to help me on the shred because I've kind of packed on a lot of weight these last a year and a bit since I haven't been in the police recruitment process. I was training a lot and I was eating a lot differently. So now I feel like the proteins can help me in the shoot as well. So I'm excited to see how the omegas will help my daughter's skin and her moods and whatnot, because she's been an absolute nightmare. So I'm hoping that it might balance a few things out just with something that's natural. That makes sense. So yeah, I'm enjoying the products. All the family use them in one form or another, and then I'm quite excited when the berry reshipment comes to probably give those to my daughter as well. Just give her one a day and just see how that goes.
Cool. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, I'm sure I would love to hear how you get on with your daughter. That's awesome. I know there's a lot of kids that struggle with hormonal issues, and definitely is not the answer popping them on a pill. So it's nice that you can do something natural for her. So I would like to bring on a lovely lady, Darren, now. She's been on the products for about a month, I think now, Darren. And I'd just love to hear from this short time that you've been on it. I know your husband's been on it as well. What you've found has been beneficial for you. I'm just going to...
Looking at me.
You just have to unmute yourself, hon.
Yep. Sorry, ladies. Kia ora koutou. Thanks, Bridget. Great story from you, Stacey. Amazing. And also Tony. Great points on, good tip on the omegas. I actually didn't think of giving the omegas to my daughter who's 15. So yeah, I'm taking them myself as well. But yeah, that's definitely a good point there. So I will follow that one up. Yeah, so I've been on the product exactly a month today. It's the 5th, isn't it? I think. And yeah, I'm really loving the opportunity that I've been given. I love whole foods. I'm right into health, well-being, mind, body, soul, all of that. I think healthy mind is always a good start, and yeah, towards living a good life and as well as a healthy body. So yeah, I've got 2 young kids at home. Lily's 15, Jack's 13, and I bought into the Juice Plus Premium Pack and got the Omegas as well as the Kids Chews. Really loving the product so far. My partner was diagnosed with prostate, a lump in his prostate, and the product couldn't have come at the right time. Just as he was diagnosed, the product turned up on our doorstep. So to me, it was a blessing. It was a sign to say, yep, this is the product that we are trialing, and he's had amazing results already in the month we've taken it. He's taking the berries, fruits and veg and the Omegas as well as me, and the kids are taking the Chews. So for me, more energy, of course, feeling good, clear-headed. The Omegas are helping me just retain so much information with this product. Yeah, loving my upline, Bridget. She's been there for me through all of this, through all what I've been through and learning and what have you. So yeah, I'm just happy to be involved in this cool community. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Han. Thanks for jumping on tonight. I know it's always a bit nerve-wracking the first time that you share on one of these, but you're amazing, and you have such an amazing energy about you. I love it that you just out to help everyone, and you have you're going to be so cool. So kind of going to switch gears a little bit now and talk about the other side, which is the business side. So, I am a traditional business owner as well, actually. I have a catering company. And when I kind of had these amazing results on the products and with the program, a friend talked to me. She said, well, why don't you just, look into the business side? You're already telling everyone about it. It kind of makes sense. And when I looked into it, I first thought, oh, I don't really have much time. Sometimes I'm working 17-hour days catering. And where would I fit it in? That was my biggest concern. But after I had a bit of a look, I realized it's completely just a business in the box. It's set up to be able to do installer moments. You can do it around your family, around other work, other life commitments. It's maybe if you had like 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, it's totally possible to do in these stolen moments. And when I found out that it was only like $172.50 for to become a franchisee of the company, it's kind of just, it totally made sense, after setting up my catering company and spending over, I don't know, $150,000 to do that. Buy into a business for $172 was just, there was no hesitation. So to bring a bit of stories to life about that, I'm going to bring on a lovely friend of mine, Ellie, who's been in the business for a little while now, and she's going to share with you a little bit about her story. And I'd kind of like to ask you, Ellie, when you first joined, what was it that attracted you to the business? Do you have like any hesitations? And just tell us a little bit about what you're excited for.
Oh, so my internet connection is just a little unstable, so forgive me if I freeze. Hopefully I won't. Cool. So I first was aware of the business, I guess. I was following Bridget, catching up with her and her posts, and she was off in Spain having a lovely holiday, and she was working while she was away. And I was like, this is the kind of thing I've been looking for at the time. I was a busy mum. I was working full time. I was coaching 2 rugby teams and running a rugby club, and I was constantly having to take time off work, and I was running out of holiday pay and things to use up because I had to go away to games or go away to trainings and things. And I really wanted something that I could fit around my lifestyle. Also, I had 3 older children, and my husband and I were wanting to have 1 more child, and I knew with my older children I had to send them to daycare and things, and we really both just wanted to be able to have me at home. raising our little ones. So that was really important to us. So for me, the flexibility around lifestyle and the ability to earn from home and wherever I was the biggest appealer, I would say. Hesitations. I was one of those weird people that just jumped in. I think Bridget was trying to explain the business to me, and I was like, yeah, just sign me up, just sign me up. So I was just that excited to get going. But that's just my personality, and I'm always a boots and all girl. But I would say if I had any hesitations, it was possibly around the feeling of I didn't want to be selling to people. I wasn't a salesperson. I was really out of my comfort zone thinking that way, and I guess I've found it was explained to me that, this is more of a referral business. It's making friendships and conversations and helping people where they're at. And it's become more and more apparent to me as I've done the business that this is exactly what it is. It's like nothing I've ever had before or seen before. There's certainly nothing salesy about it or cheesy or fake. It is definitely authentic. If you're not authentic, it doesn't work. You've got to be genuine in your love for people and helping other people out. So that is fantastic. And the community the products are amazing, and they've changed my life. They've done so many great things for me, but the community and the business support, the personal development and the professional development has been above and beyond. I mean, people pay thousands of dollars for the amount of mentoring that we get, and we get it for free. So I've grown incredibly personally for me in the last 2 years. I lacked a lot of self-belief. I don't know if you can relate, but I had a lot of negative money stories from my family's history and from me that I kept telling myself, and it's been a huge mountain to overcome. And I've been in the business nearly 2 years at the end of this month. And in the last 3 months, I have grown in my business more than I think in the whole year and a bit before. So I was a bit of a slow burner. Some people race out the gates and they just fire off on all cylinders, but I was a slow burner. I kept getting in my own way and overthinking things. So the last couple of months have just made me see what's possible and made me realize I can actually do this. Anyone can do this. It's you've got all the support there, the beautiful community, beautiful mentors. At no time did I feel pressured or like I wasn't succeeding or doing well. I could go at my own pace, and Bridget was my mentor, and she was always there for me. She's never ditched me, so that's really nice. Even if I frustrate her a bit, probably. But yeah, I'm away now. I'm off and going, and I love it. For the future, I definitely see everything that I wanted from the very start is totally possible and more. My thoughts and my dreams have just got bigger and bigger, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what the rest of the year brings. I'm all keen to get going. So yeah, I'd encourage you definitely take a look. If not this, then what else? And if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. So it's definitely worth it. I love it. That's about it, really.
Thanks so much, Ellie. You're amazing. You're a rock star. And I don't have to put up with you. We work with each other. So, thanks so much, guys, for coming along tonight. And, if anything that any of us have shared with you tonight resonates with you in any way, then I really encourage you to get in contact with the person who invited you here or who sent you this link. I definitely know when I first was invited to something like this or watched something like this, I had a million questions, and I just urge you to get those questions answered, And like Ellie said, if we can leave you with this, what if this could be the vehicle that will transform your life and make you reach your dreams? So have an amazing week, everybody, and we're going to be here next Wednesday again. So take care, and we'll see you then. Bye.